Texas, we all think we're gonna die. We have a baby. We're going to horse shows. Before you go.
I don't know.
And then we're gonna talk
I'm gonna
about
need a list.
horse shows.
We're gonna have to get better chairs for this. Ready? I'm smiling already because I know this is gonna be great.
Action.
I'm scratching my face, not action. Not reaction. I'm having a reaction to this. I'm talking. Maxine, you're just part of it. Hey everybody, Joe Holman.
And I'm Karina.
We're with Holman Halter Horses. It is freezing. It is currently 9 o'clock when we're recording this. At night. And what would we call this? The Texas Blizzard 6.0. Nothing's falling out of the sky, but it is extremely cold for us. Maybe northerners are used to this, but we are not.
No.
I think the wind chill tonight is 18, so have fun with that.
So I always tell everybody I don't go outside if it's under 40.
So Karina will be in the house editing this for the next few days, and I will be outside working. So what do we got up? What's up first?
We had a baby.
Oh, we did. We sure did. We had a baby.
Little colt.
What day was
January
that?
3rd.
January 3rd. Our mare, or
Well, it was almost January 2nd, but it was like squeaking morning of the 3rd.
Yep, squeaky morning. Miss Melania. She is by my intention, but my secret jewel, and she had a secret gunfighter baby, and his barn name is Christopher. Yeah.
We got him from Chris Hartenson in Illinois, and
Chris's customer, yes, the bosses.
well, he did the sale, and I'm pretty sure he made the baby.
That's probably true. Yeah. So
His
yeah,
name's Christopher.
we named him. His name's Christopher. It's a little lazy.
He came up to me today, and I went to scratching him underneath his chin, and he fell asleep while I was scratching him under his chin.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got this mare had her baby, and I'm looking at the list now, and we have
So many
11 more to go. So we
No, there's only 9 pregnant mares.
not on my list.
Oh, counting our 2.
I'm counting your 2.
I have 2. But they are not halter horses.
They're not halter horses. Next up for the halter horses is Girl Got a Gun, and she's in foal to Elante. And then we have She Has a Secret in foal to Elante.
Mm-hmm. She had an Elante baby last year.
And the year before that.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Palomino filly last year.
Palomino filly last year. Yes. Girl Got a Gun, and this is her first baby.
Yep, she's a maiden mare.
Maiden mare. So
Those are scary.
we're bringing her up in the next couple days.
Yeah, because they do whatever they want. They give you no warning.
Well, all of them do.
And you
whatever
walk
they
out
want.
there, and there's a baby.
Yeah. So, yeah. Where were we? And then we have year 2, if you want to talk about them. Yay.
WL, Shiny Gun. Red 2, Call Me Mitch. Whoop, whoop. And then I have Allison's mare that she's been showing in the ranch horse stuff all year. I got a free breeding, which was not free, which I'm sure everybody's gone through that scenario. I got a free breeding to a stud horse. His name's Always Shine Your Guns Up. It was super cool. You know, you have to pay all the extra fees and all the things, which that's why I like super love that we don't charge shoot fees and crazy stuff like that, because I don't know why people do that, but it's okay. We just don't do that. So she is bred to Always Shine Your Guns Up. He won the Paint World in reining, and he's a flashy Palomino horse, so that should be a super fun baby.
Yeah, she's gonna be due second week of February. Somewhere around there.
Valentine's Day, baby.
Oh, yay. Next up is Buckskin Mare, Forever in Style.
That's an Elante mare.
It's an Elante mare.
She's
yes.
super cool, and she's freaky tall.
And she is bred to the great CR Peacemaker. She's gonna
At
be.
Fox Creek Ranch.
I think she's at, or he is at Luke Castles.
Okay. Well, Fox Creek owns him.
Yes, Dan Fox.
Yeah.
That mare is gonna be due 15th, February 15th.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe a Valentine's Day.
Maybe.
Maybe she'll come early.
Maybe.
And then we have the other buckskin mare, the Lady LS Alexandria.
Yes, she's bred to Jinx.
She is bred to Jinx.
I want that to be my next ranch horse baby.
It'll make a good road horse, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
That mare is stout.
Thick. And she's NN, so
Yes.
that'd be crazy.
Yes. Then we have Heartfelt, AQHA mare Heartfelt. And she is a full to secret gunfighter.
Yep, so her and Melania
Came from the Vosses.
both came from the Vosses.
Yes.
And we got them at the same time.
Yep.
One's a senior baby, one's a junior baby.
Yes, ma'am. And
When
then
is she due?
she's gonna be due like the end of February.
Oh, well, maybe
Like
not.
last week of February, first week of March.
Well, we'll see.
Then we have FG Calypso. And she is in full to tell a secret, and she's gonna be due pretty much the same time as the other mare.
Yeah.
So that'll be last week of February, first week of March.
And she had an El Futuro baby this year.
We don't talk about that.
Joe's little secret.
So next one after that is gonna be TD Kid Chantilly Lace, which is a
TD Kid,
Yep.
which is Touchdown Kid.
Yep. Mr.
And
Touchdown Kid. Yep.
She is so pretty. All the white,
Yep.
super tall.
Mm-hmm.
She's a cool mare.
She's got a lot to her.
Is she double registered paint and quarter?
She sure is,
Yes.
and she is in full to Speechless, which is 12's daddy. And that is gonna be a.
So if it's not sorrel, we can start asking questions.
It should be sore.
Because
Right.
she's sorrel.
Yeah.
And red. Red with a lot of white. That's all we want.
Yeah.
Preferably a filly.
Yeah, that would be good. She's gonna be due first week of March. Okay. And then
they're all like right at one after.
yeah, I don't have the revised version of this. This chick has a secret.
She's right before TD Kid Chantilly Lace, so she's the same time frame as her. They were.
Those three are gonna have their babies like
At the same
together.
time.
They're synced up.
So who is she bred to?
Execute.
Which she had an execute filly last year.
And a cutie. Yep. Did pretty good at the futurities last year.
Yes, she did.
Did pretty good at the futurities last year. We got that mare from Carolyn Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So those are the mares that are foaling.
Yes. Do we have any mares that have never been bred before that we're breeding for the first time this year?
That we have a few that are maiden mares.
Right.
We have the mare Two Hairs, which is Kid Coolsified.
That's Allison's mare.
And then
Our daughter. Our
Yeah.
daughter's name is Allison.
Yeah. And then she's gonna be bred to 12.
So she's Kid Coolsified,
Yep.
which is MMR Jinx on Me's sire. So we picked 12 for her.
Yes.
And she's paint only, so this baby will be paint, but 12's in the breeder's trust for the APHA and all that.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
And then we bought the mare.
I want a filly out of them because then Allison can show me filly. It's a colt. We'd have to go.
Okay. Then we've got the buckskin mare that we bought from the Bradshaw sale, the TV Pretty and Pearls mare.
Opal.
Opal. Yep. Going to 12.
Yes. What kind of coloring will that bring? A palomino to a buckskin. I'm not the color guru.
I don't know, but
I need to look that up. I'm leaning buckskin.
it'll probably come out sorrel. If you like it in sorrel, you know it's good.
That's true.
And then we got the mare from up north. That she's been bred, but we've never bred her. Is the HR Laced in Secrets. Yep.
That's a cool mare. I have not seen her in person. Robert has her at his place.
Yep, she got shipped straight there.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see her.
And then we have Be My Melody that we got from Carolyn Stewart.
Yes. That's the final verse mare
Yes.
that I loved when we went up there.
Yep.
She's super cool. She's paint as well.
Hang on. Yep.
And she's super cool.
Kind of freaky.
Freaky.
Yep.
When you say freaky, what does that mean?
What does that mean? Just kind of over the top in a lot of places.
Extreme.
She's a little extreme for the show pen, but
She never got shown.
yeah, no, she never did get shown. And you can tell.
Yeah.
But I think she's got some really good parts
Yeah.
that can help a lot of studs out.
Right.
So
out of these maiden mares,
I got one more.
Oh, okay.
I got Valley Girl, the Valentino. Very cool.
So Kathy Smallwood told me that the Valentino mares are phenomenal producers.
Well, we got one. Her name's Valley Girl.
I can't wait.
And she
got
bred-
shown.
Yep. She's
She has
gonna,
a phenomenal show record.
She's gonna be bred to jigs. And I think that wraps up my. This is the at home. This isn't the outside mares. This is
Right.
everything that's getting done here at the ranch.
Okay.
So that's gonna be, I don't know, 18 mares total, 17 mares, somewhere around there.
So
Too many.
my question to you is, on the maiden mares,
Mm-hmm.
when are you looking to breed them?
As soon as possible.
Which is
February 1st.
Okay.
I'm trying to get them cycling. Probably in the next couple weeks they'll all go in. Probably next week we'll start taking them in to get cultures and do all that stuff.
Breeding checks.
Breeding checks, make sure everything's functioning as it should. They all have the Equiloom masks on,
Okay.
so that does help a lot with that.
With what?
I guess no one knows what that is.
Right.
We get a lot of questions on Facebook about that. I see
What
that.
is the mask with the blue light?
Yeah, so that's those are the Equiloom masks,
Right.
and they have a blue light in them, and that blue light is the same. I believe it's the infrared spectrum
Okay.
of the sun.
Okay.
So you turn them on at a certain time,
Mm-hmm.
and we have them set to turn on at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
They come on at 4 o'clock, and then they
Shut off at like 11.
shut off at 11, around there. And those, it just helps extend the day. Instead of having a facility where you can bring every mare into a stall at 4 o'clock and keep them under lights until 11 and then turn them back out, this is a whole lot easier for us. We just put the masks on, they turn on. Ours are,
For the people who do not know, why would you put a mare under lights?
so they cycle.
Which
It
means
tricks them so they come into season,
right. So we can breed them
which is a cycle. So we can breed them. Yeah.
February 1.
Try to breed them as close to February 1 as you possibly can, because horses generally, their gestation period is 11 months and 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
So you try to have your babies born in that first couple weeks of January to be competitive at the futurities. And, well, you can have juniors that are competitive, but it's not so bad now. But when you get to like a world show,
You can tell the difference.
where they don't break them up into a junior and senior class in that weanling class, then it makes it a little bit more difficult if your baby's 4 months behind.
So if you had all senior babies, you'd totally be happy, because you're looking at more than just futurities. You're looking at world shows, you're looking at longevity of the foal. You think in the long run, the earlier the baby, the more competitive? In general. I mean, we're speaking general.
I guess in generalities, you could say yes. I don't want them all to be born then, at the same time. One, because that's just a logistical nightmare for us.
That would be terrible.
It's so much work.
They're all born on the same day.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Well, I mean,
But I'd like a handful born early, so I can have my senior babies for the futurities, and then a few born in that a little bit later, so because you have your intermediate and your juniors as well.
for just the weanlings, right?
Yes. Well, This year they had junior and senior in the yearling fillies class at the WCHA.
Right, but intermediate is just for the weanlings.
Median, or I think they word it median.
Yeah.
Is typically just the babies.
It's just the middle group that falls between
The oldest and the
juniors
youngest.
seniors.
Yeah.
Because there is that much of a difference.
Yeah, there's only so many classes I can walk in at the same time, and that's one. So if I've got...
I mean, I'm not too bad.
No, you're not. But if I've got 5 senior colts,
We can only show 2.
we can only get 2 in the pen. So it's kind of nice to spread those out. So everybody gets to play,
Yeah.
and you know, the customers in the barn, if you've got a bunch of them competing against each other,
It's no fun.
well, can be fun,
Yeah.
but it's nice just to spread them out. It just works really good around here for us that way.
So are there mares that you hold back, or you just say, hey, let's try to breed everybody now? And because I mean, mares are gonna miss, and we're gonna miss cycles, and we're gonna be at a horse show, and we're gonna...
I think for the mares that we have that are foaling this year, that are in foal,
Right, that's gonna be easier.
their schedules are pretty much set. So like Melania, we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna miss her full cycle.
Her full heat.
Her full heat.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we bred her now, it would be way too early.
Right.
She'd have her baby way early. So we're gonna wait till February, get her bred. Probably gonna have to do the same thing with the Girl Got Guns mare.
Yeah. I mean, unless, you know, she's a maiden mare that wants to go 365 days, which we've had before.
That's true.
They are not fun.
So with the maiden mares, you know, we can hope that it all goes perfect.
I know.
And it comes February 1st, and they're all cycling,
Ready to
and
breed.
they all take, and they all get heartbeat checked, and they're
That'd be
all in
nice.
full. But then we were gonna have 7 babies due at the same time.
Yeah.
So that'd
But
be
yeah.
nice, but probably not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Just realistically,
It's true.
with a lot of these young mares, because I think we're breeding 3 of these new mares are 3-year-olds,
It's true.
so they're very young.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have a maiden that is now 9.
That's true. But our vet usually says under 10 is still pretty easy.
Yeah.
He just says fat is fertile. So, you know, we got that under control.
Yeah, they're fat. We have some walruses out there. So I think that covers the mare segment.
Yep, that's super exciting. Can't wait to see all the babies. So next thing that we have going for coming up, besides all the babies that we have to pull out, is horse shows.
Yeah.
Because we live in Texas, and horse show season does not really stop. So we always say, we tell our clients all the time, if you want to go to a horse show, there's one every weekend. Like,
yeah, realistically, you can find somewhere to show at every weekend.
right. So we have the first couple of shows of the year are the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo and the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
Well, big shows, yeah.
Right.
Big shows. You've got a show next weekend for your cow horse stuff.
Yep, so I'm going to an NRCHA show in Hallettsville. Joe's taking Allison to the Greater Houston Quarter Horse Association show
To show her Gilda for the first
for
time.
the very first time. Rio.
Yeah.
Very excited about that. So any of our clients that want to get any of the extra practice or whatnot, there's quarter horse shows all over. Allison is going to show Rio. I think you might take something just to take to school, like just to have out and show.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as our first big show, it's going to be the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo.
And that's halter horses only.
Yes, we will only be taking halter horses this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Glory to God.
Thank goodness. It's quite a bit of a fiasco because if you show in one portion of the show, like last year I showed in the NRCHA show, and then they kick you out of your stalls, they send you home, and you have to go get the next batch of horses. So we did NRCHA, we came home, we got paints.
We did the quarters. No, we did the paints first,
Mhm.
and then we did the palominos, and then we came back and did the quarters.
Yeah. So it was like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. We were up at Fort Worth 4 times within 2 weeks, and I wish
It's only about a 3.5 hour drive one way.
Right.
But when you make 4 trips in 3 weeks, it gets kind of old.
Yeah. And I mean, it would be really nice, like with all the other shows, where you just pay for your stalls, and then that way, like when we were at the Halter Million, Joe brought back horses when they were done showing, and all the rest of the horses went up at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not how Fort Worth does it. Fort Worth says, you're done with the NRCHA show, you go home. Because, I mean, there's a lot of stalls up there, but those prime, like, horse stalls, they book out quick.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all full every time we go up there.
I'm not sure which one you would call prime.
I mean, not the cattle barns.
Well, they're full of cows at that time, so.
But I mean, so this time it's gonna be nice because it's just paint halter horses and just quarter halter horses. So we'll go up for the paints, and that is going to be on the first week of February, which is February 2nd. We will go up there with the paint horses. So we'll actually move in the first, we'll show the second, we'll come home on the second because we live so close. And then we'll be home for, 4 or 5 days, and then we'll grab the quarter horses, which some of them are double registered, some of them have already been up there. But we will come home, grab the quarter horses, head up. We will head up there the 7th of February, and we will show the 8th of February. So, anybody wants to come out and support us? I don't think they have a live stream at the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. I'm sure we will be posting pictures. It's a lot of fun. It's crazy because people will like walk down your barn aisles, and they just walked out of the cattle barn where, they saw all the other livestock, and then they come over to the horses, they want to touch everything, they want to pet everything. It's kind of nerve-wracking when you take stud horses or young stud horses that they've never been to a horse show, don't really know how to behave, because you have to tell people, please don't touch our horses, and it's not because they're bad, it's just
It's because they don't know the difference between your finger and a treat.
That's true, a carrot. But, I mean, it's just so crazy because you're unloading your horses in the middle of 100 people walking down the streets.
Yeah.
And you're like, can you please get out of the way?
And a lot of people think horses talk in kisses and clucks.
Yeah.
And that just makes things
crazy.
Get Western quick.
Yeah. So it was kind of crazy. Last year when we were unloading our horses out of the horse trailer, there was a guy who was sitting on the tailgate of our truck. And we were like, what are you doing? And he was like, watching you unload all the horses. And so it's very overwhelming. It's overwhelming for us.
Yeah.
But it's very overwhelming for the horses too. There's just so much going on at the same time. But every year we say we're never gonna go back. And we go back.
And some reason somebody keeps entering our horses there.
Everyone wants to go, and we go where our clients want to go.
That's
and
true.
They have a lot of fun. All the stock shows give away money, so I mean, it's fun. You can't just go to a weekend show and win a couple $100. So I get it, but it's crazy. It's overwhelming, but it is a lot of fun. But so that's really all we have coming up.
Well, we have that, and then Houston.
Yep, we've got Houston going on. We'll be up there for the paint horse show. They do not have a quarter horse show, but they have a paint horse show, and they have a youth horse show. We've never shown in the youth horse show before. Allison did not end up getting 2 hairs until after that was already all said and done.
Yeah.
Last year. So this will be Allison's first year, or Everly. So Allison and Everly are both our daughters, and they are sharing Rio. So
yeah.
We'll see who gets to show in what. Allison wants to show in the paint.
Allison will show in the paint for sure.
Everly would like to show in the quarter, but Everly is 6 years old.
The youth, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. In the youth. But the youth classes are actually AQHA approved, so that would be good. But it's a lot of that's a big show for a little kid. I mean, that would be Everly's very first time showing them, so I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Super, super blessed to have an awesome building for them to be able to show. So
yeah,
he's 2.
2 just turned 2.
2-year-old Solaris geldings, quarter and paint. So
double beverage.
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that,
we're gonna try to survive this cold.
we're gonna have babies. We're gonna make babies. We're gonna survive.
We're not gonna make babies, but the horses. We're gonna make the horses make babies.
Yes, that's true. And then we will go to a couple horse shows.
A couple horse shows.
So
Yeah.
we have a great year ahead of us. We're so excited to be sharing it with you guys.
Yeah.
We are being obedient to what God has called us to this year, and that's growth. So doing this is very much out of our comfort zone,
Yeah.
but we show up, we do it, and that's what it is.
Apparently y'all like to watch this. I don't know.
To be determined.
Well, food's getting cold.
That's right.
Let's eat dinner.
All right. Well,
Bye, y'all.
we will see y'all next week with an update. Maybe we'll have another baby. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll survive the snow or ice or freezing temperatures.
We will survive. Y'all take care.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.